Awesome date. August 17th, 2009. Awesome topic. It's all infamous. Yeah. This is the OSMcast. Penis. No, anyways. Hey, folks, and welcome once more to the OSMcast. I'm Basil.
I'm Eric.
I'm Kevin.
And that's us.
You know they can't see you pointing at the microphone when you say that. Like every time you go, that's I'll snap there. Us. You give the microphone the guns. They can't actually see that.
Oh, I think they can.
No. Wait, this is a podcast, which is like a radio show.
In their
and
hearts.
Radio.
Their hearts.
In their hearts.
Their heart.
Don't believe in the Basil that's pointing at the microphone. Believe in the me that believes in the Basil that's pointing at the microphone.
That believes in you.
That believes in you.
That's right.
You just did it again. They can't see it.
I think they can feel it on the inside.
Like a warm, fuzzy touch.
In a very wrong place.
Not unlike a trusted parent role in... Never mind. Anyway.
We're going to dark places here, so let's go to some other dark places instead.
Very dark places.
Like the world of awesome.
Well, first...
Oh, sorry.
We do have our contest.
That was such a great segue. God damn it.
We have our contest.
We have a contest?
The send us book ideas.
Oh, yeah, books.
Win a book. The playing the hero.
Send a book, win a book.
Katie Ireland. You know, brand new.
Katie Ireland. Is that a pen name?
No.
It's a great book name.
It's a great. It's a natural book name too. It's like.
It's a great book name.
It is. Like, I was really jealous of her book name. Like, B.A. Barchekis just sounds crap.
But it does sound kind of like B.A. Baracus.
It does, which is awesome.
So if you wrote A-Team novels, you'd be totally selling them.
But the point, the contest.
I know my new calling in life. Why am I podcasting?
Mr. T walks into a room. He pities fools deep in his heart.
It's
the end.
Mr. T walks in a room. The Gundam Wing boys are seated around a table.
Was Gundam Wing. God.
Goes back to a fanfic a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
It's true. Anyways, the contest. Email us at awesomecast@gmail.com. Let us know some of the book series you might like. Like, give me individual books or, like, a series. Don't give me, like, a giant laundry list now.
Yeah, we're not looking for, like, I like everything George R.R. Martin ever wrote.
Give us...
One time he wrote on a bar napkin, and it was about a barmaid, and I liked it.
Give us All Time Enough for Love by Robert Heinlein. Or, say, the Valdemar series by Mercedes Lackey as
Time
examples.
Enough for Love?
Well, it wouldn't be my first choice, but they could recommend it.
Can't we pick a better one?
They could recommend it.
Well, but...
Strangers, Strange Land, Starship Troopers.
Those both kick ass, so recommend them.
Glory Road.
Otherwise, I'll... Ew.
I like Glory Road. That was pretty funny.
That was pretty awesome.
No relation to the basketball movie.
Oh, sure. Like I believe that. Naturally, Bosquash isn't about, like, you know, fighter pilots in space.
We're going to a whole weird area
where they meet giant people and pods.
No, that's Macross.
Oh.
Well, it's sort of Basquash, too. But,
anyway.
Anyways.
We're tired and loopy. Ignore us.
Otherwise, email us anyways. Or you can also call us at our brand new Awesome line. 209-AWESOME-LINE. OSMLINE.
It's the awesome line. We made a rhyme with the awesome line. I can't rhyme anymore.
But at first, it rhymed.
Berry. That rhymes with everything.
Or so he would like to tell you.
So he'd tell you.
But there you go. So or he leaves a comment in the comment section, or go to our forum, hosted by the Dead Party guys. They're pretty nice. Gave us a forum. People actually occasionally might talk into it, type in it. And so, yeah. Okay, now.
The world of awesome.
There's a rumor out there that the 360 Elite is dropping in price to remove the Pro model.
Yay! 3 SKUs is dumb. Drop down to 2.
Well, that will go well with their now offering full games for download on there, where you might need that 120.
Well, it's true, and it's kind of weird, though. They're going to offer the arcade, a little memory card,
Yeah.
or a 120 gig hard drive.
Choices.
Crap or not crap?
Although, this makes sense since at the game store that I work at, we got an email saying that pretty soon the Elites are not going to come with HDMI cables bundled.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Which would mean that the only major difference between an Elite and a Pro is the color
drive.
and the hard drive.
Ah.
So it's not that big of a difference anymore. Or as big a difference. So I think this rumor could be pretty credible.
Well, if it's true, go Microsoft, though I'd kind of like to see them keep the HDMI cable in it.
Well, it'll still have the HDMI port. Like, so you can still take it at an existing
but that
HDMI
cable's
cable.
like $50. I mean, that's like $50 of value they're taking out of the...
If you go to Fry's, they're $8.
Oh, well.
Like, Kevin bought one. We went to Atlanta.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and
Well-
then they totally didn't bring it up, and I had to go back through the line and had to look like I was totally a shoplifter because they stopped me.
I thought that was Wild Arms.
No, it was the HDMI cable. Fuckers.
Oh, wow.
Oh, well.
It would have been funny if it was the Wild Arms box. It was in this giant plastic container
Yeah.
that was bigger than our heads.
Yeah. No, they rang that up. They just failed to ring up the dinky HDMI cable.
Those bastards. But EA are not bastards. They're re-trademarking old trademarks.
Populous.
Like Populous. And Theme Park.
And
Yawn.
Road Rash.
And the important one,
Wing Commander.
Woohoo!
I don't know if I remember playing Wing Commander, like, at least the first couple back on my SNES way back in the day.
First couple, I got all the way up to Mark Hamill being the main character.
Yeah.
That was some good times shooting those.
And Biff Tannen was your
Guys.
wingman. Oh, yeah. And bad cat puppets were your enemies.
Well, hopefully we won't get some crap. I actually would really like to see a new good Populous game.
that too, because it was a fun game
Love
at the time.
Populous.
It's still kind of fun.
But I could really see that, like, becoming like an XBLA game or something. Like
Populous?
like a revamped one.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that'd be pretty cool.
Like, you
Wing
know-
Commander could probably be an Xbox.
Oh, Wing Commander could be an awesome
Honestly,
arcade game.
Arcade game.
Or possibly like an actual, like, real game.
I'd rather a real game with a serious budget and some serious mechanics.
Well,
put into
yes,
it.
we'd all rather that, but we take what we get in life, and sometimes what we get is Xbox Live Arcade games.
I could see them maybe doing a double thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, release a real game, but then partner with a release of,
Double mint gum.
hey, double your bro, double your fun.
That's right.
Double Pro
So there's
Riser.
that.
Yeah, also, well,
There's a gigantic list on the Brutal Legend soundtrack.
Like-
I mean,
it's bigger than, like,
Gigantic.
music games.
we're just gonna read off a
It's
few
all
titles here.
metal.
Let's see: Death Clock, Angel Watch, March of the Crabs,
Dragon
Black
Force,
Sabbath.
Black Sabbath.
Gouken,
Anvil,
a lot of Judas Priest,
Am I Evil?
Manowar, Megadeth,
Megadeth, Metal Church.
Yeah, Megadeth. I mean, friggin' Death Clock people.
Motley, it's
Motley
got
Crue,
Mermaider.
Motorhead,
Yeah, Mermaider, Motley Crue.
Racer X. There's a metal thing called Racer.
And
Awesome.
Ozzy Osbourne, of course. Mr. Crowley.
Rob
for those
Zombie.
Yeah, there's Skid Row, Slayer,
Tenacious D.
who- Tenacious
You know-
D. Of course it does.
Of course,
White
that's Tenacious
Snake.
D.
Master Exploder and the Metal from Tenacious
I mean,
D.
come on, guys. This is better than most of the
Rat,
Guitar
Belcher.
Hero
Oh.
soundtracks.
Yeah, this is
glorious.
like the most metal soundtrack you can get without adding in more metal to it.
Like, you guys need to go buy this game just to support this kind of soundtracking. Like, I would buy this game now, not that it's not going to be an awesome game, but literally to go to video game companies and go, we'd like good music. Please keep putting good music into video games.
Like, this is go Tim Schafer. You apparently are in fact the man.
You're just a psycho not.
Another man is Frank Darabont.
Darabont.
To direct The Walking Dead, maybe.
He directed or wrote such films as The Shawshank Redemption, The Green Mile, Mist.
What was that last one?
And Mist.
Everybody's
I
gotta have
liked
one
The Mist.
crap.
The Mist, Ted, was wonderful as long as you blank out the last 5 minutes of the movie.
More importantly, he's almost got the deal set where he can direct a TV adaptation of The Walking Dead.
Now, The Walking Dead, if you guys don't know, is basically the black and white comic book that started the current trend in comic books that every other independent book is a zombie book. While that kind of sucks, The Walking Dead doesn't. The Walking Dead is a brilliantly told story that is essentially, as its creator Robert Kirkman describes it, the zombie movie that never ends. It's basically for all those fans who's ever sat through the end credits of a zombie film and gone, now what's happened? What is going on now after the first Night of the Dead, right? And it continues to follow several characters, mainly Rick and his family, what's left of it. But it's a wonderful series. It's very human. Many of the times the zombies are almost in the background. Humans, in fact, do way more horrible things to people than zombies ever do in this. As I once told my father, actually, when he asked me why I liked zombie films, I said I just like that flavor of apocalypse. And so that'll be really cool if done right.
Because a lot of the times, zombies are really just, what if it was what we would do.
Yeah, well, that's why I watch zombie flicks, and why a lot of people watch zombie flicks. It's not necessarily for the blood, the guts, the gore. It's what would society do if this kind of thing that could... zombies have the ability to tear apart society in a unique way. They don't destroy the cities. They don't do the kinds of things that nuclear weapons would do. They don't create invading occupations. They don't, have people in bunkers. I guess you can have people in bunkers.
They're much lazier than that.
Exactly.
Because we're a lazy people.
Anyway, the point is The Walking Dead rocks, and if this really gets done and gets done right, it will rock, because The Walking Dead is perfect for an episodic television format.
I was so much happier to hear it as a television show and not as a movie.
Not as a movie. So there we go. Now, of course, it's just a production deal right now that's being worked out. They just have the rights. People have had the rights for Invincible. For Paramount, I think, has had the rights to Invincible, Kirkman's other book, for 4 years, something like that, 3 years. I don't know how long.
The Invincible guy. Okay.
Oh yeah, you didn't know Kirkman did Walking Dead and Invincible?
No, I'm really
and
not
the
really
Astonishing Wolfman, which is shit, Kirkman, and shit.
I'm really not familiar with either, but I do
And what was
know
the other guy? Pope? Mighty?
Battle Pope.
Battle Pope.
But Battle Pope was what he did a long time ago. Battle Pope was his early work with Tony Moore, who is a brilliant artist who can't put out more than half a comic book a month, sadly.
Well, when you're that brilliant.
Well, there you go. So he had to drop The Walking Dead because Kirkman, I get the feeling, wanted the book to come out on time. Anyway.
So that's our world of awesome.
That's our world of awesome.
Which is much more of a world of awesome than we had last time we tried to record this.
It's a world.
It's amazing what 2 days will change.
World of awesome. Kevin's in the world of awesome.
Hey, and now we can do a moment of awesome and not sound horrible.
I don't have a moment
And now, Kevin, sing it.
It's a moment of awesome.
It's okay. I got 3 moment of awesomes now in case we need them.
Holy shit! And
you can talk about one of them.
I got 2 moments of awesome. One, just a huge shout out to all my boys in my Shadowrun campaign. The Dude, Will, Zug, Nez, Dre, Finds the Path. I missed anybody? I don't think so.
James.
Oh, James. Zarin. Sorry, James.
Our sound editor.
Our sound editor, James. James, I love you, baby. I love you and your beard. Don't do that to me.
All responsible for us not sounding like shit.
They all did a brilliant job this week in my Shadowrun campaign. So much I felt the need to tell you, the viewer at home, that they're all brilliant players.
They're listeners. Unless they view me doing the
exactly, they're
pointing.
viewing you pointing in their hearts. And my second thing is actually up in the air now, but originally it was that the Star Wars Players Committee at www.starwarsccg.org was about to issue a big errata of many of their existing virtual cards, and I was really looking forward to that. However, now apparently they might just reset the whole game or something. So,
because of a jerkwad.
Because of a guy who made death threats to the head designer's wife or something. I'm not honestly sure.
I think jerkwad's at least the basis one could call it.
Yeah, seriously.
Because that will get you unbanned so quickly.
You're a smart person.
So, I don't really know the whole story on that, but
I choose to jump to conclusions
you know,
and make generalizations.
Exactly. So that kind of sucks. But anyway, everybody should check out StarWarsCCG.org anyway, because the Players Committee does a lot of work. They work very hard to make it fun, and Star Wars CCG is still the best CCG ever made. Fuck you, Magic. So there you go.
Magic says fuck you.
I like Initial D.
Initial D was fun. It's not the best ever made.
Yu-Gi-Oh, guys! Yu-Gi-Oh!
You know, there was a lot of every Shadowrun CCG card online. It went for about $60 if I had
Only 60?
$60.
Had I known that, I would have bought it.
Like, it was at 51 and it ended at 60. Like,
well.
If my student loan had come in today, like, I'd have gone and bought it with student loan
Next
money.
time you see something like that and it's $60, I'll pay you back.
Like, well, there you go. Because one of my missions in life is to collect old CCGs. But anyway, Basil's moment.
I've got 3, so here we go. First, it's a new TV series that actually Kevin recommended to me that I'm just now checking out. It's called Leverage.
Warehouse 13. Oh, sorry.
Leverage!
Leverage kicks the ass out of Warehouse 13.
It does.
What is Leverage again?
It's like Ocean's 11 meets the 18.
Is it American TV or
Yes.
Japanese
Yes,
TV?
It's American TV.
Kevin watches American television?
Actually, my mom started me watching this, bizarrely enough, but there you go.
Yeah, actually, Kevin watches a good bit of American television.
That's amazing.
I just don't let on much.
Yeah.
I'll ruin my street cred that way.
But it's about this insurance broker, or this ex-insurance, like, agent. And he would go after all, like, the big, like, insurance theft and stuff, like stolen paintings and whatnot.
Like, he sussed out serious insurance fraud.
Like, and so he knew all the major scammers and con artists and thieves and stuff. And now, through inadvertent means, he's become a leader of a group of them. But they only put their forces of evil to help good.
Yeah, they only rip off assholes.
So, what channel is it on? Like, what's it?
It's on TNT. In fact, it aired at like 8 tonight.
All right, that is definitely going into the TiVo banks.
You can also, I think, you can get the first season from Netflix, though.
First 2 seasons on Netflix. Actually, instant queue, so you have a 360 and Netflix. You can be watching them right now. Like I do.
Why are we podcasting when we could be watching this?
I don't know. Got my memory card. We can do it.
3 hours later.
We've got words to say and stories to tell.
So, this time at band camp,
I was
that story.
I was playing this PS3 game, and it was called Shatter. And it's sort of this, it's a breakout clone. Arkanoid. However you want to, Alleyway.
Arkanoid.
There's many names for these games.
Like Arkanoid.
Arkanoid.
The usual term is breakout. Thank you.
Arkanoid.
Anyways, this breakout style game.
Unoid.
Arkanoid.
This Breakanoid style game.
Avoid the noid.
Metroidvania.
Ow!
This game, which features a paddle which knocks a ball into other blocks, which makes them disperse.
Break, if you will.
Out.
In an Arkanoid-like fashion.
I'll take that.
That's anointing.
God, we're being such dicks. Sorry.
Noid and void. I don't know.
It's a fun game. You can alter the movement, actually. You can actually suck in air or push air out.
You guys ever
from the
played the
paddle.
Yonoid Nest game? Oh, sorry. I've gotten onto the Noid track.
Yes, you have, and you should stop that. Shatter, it's fun,
Shatter's
it's
fun.
cheap, you should play it.
It's on PS3, which kind of sucks, but, I mean, if you own one.
Well, apparently, I think it's just what they had money to develop for. I think they can actually put it on other systems,
Well,
like
yeah.
XBLA, once they get enough money from people buying the PS3 game.
Did we ever find out if the Zune HD would play Xbox Live Arcade game?
No one knows yet.
Okay.
That's
The
not coming out to like
mystery.
December, maybe.
Sorry to like bust in. It just made me think about that.
Like, I certainly hope it does. If it's still, I'm buying another brand new Zune.
Oh my god, me too. Like Magic Gathering Planeswalker will play on the Zune.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Like yeah.
Ooh,
Oh yeah.
that'd be good stuff.
That's good.
Okay, I think that idea was enough.
I got a
moment
10-inch
of awesome.
nerd on.
What did they call those?
I am bigger stickers.
No. Game boners. That's
Game
it.
boners.
Game boners. That's what it is.
Game boners?
Yeah, like when you're really like stroking a game to say how awesome it is, you're stroking your game boner.
Oh, I
It's
understand.
especially in previews.
I understand.
Like if you get really ramped up for a game before it even comes out,
And
and
if
you're just
you-
like really hyped on it, you're stroking your game
Like,
boner.
every
You've got
Super
a
Robot
game
Wars
boner,
title
you'll
I
be
hear
a
about.
game owner.
Every Super Robot Wars title I hear about an import for like $70 plus.
Yeah,
So,
it's huge.
Yes.
now that we've made several off-color jokes, I guess you could say we've become
Just just say infamous.
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 In
It's better than famous.
famous.
It's infamous.
If I can't make him famous, I'll make him infamous. I'm J. Jonah Jameson.
You know, I have a
Which is funny you mentioned that because I have anyways.
I did have a moment of awesome.
Well, what was it?
Well, what is it, Kevin?
I got my vacation days approved, so I get to go to I get to go to AWA, not DragonCon, unfortunately, but I get to go to AWA this year.
Hey, Imagawa.
Imagawa.
Remember-
Frickin'
guys.
Imagawa's going to AWA. Oh my god.
If you'll hold on to the mic, we'll give you Kevin's exact route and phone information so that you can know where to stalk him. Ladies only, age circa 16 to 17.
I'd prefer 18 and up, please, for legal reasons. 18s and up may stalk me as they will. Females only.
Well,
Now I feel even more infamous than before.
now we've become truly infamous.
So, there was once this series. It was called Sly Cooper. It was made by Sucker Punch, and it was very good,
Mostly.
mostly. And then on PS3, they decided to make a game that was kind of like a comic book, but as a video game. And it was called Infamous.
You
And it
ever-
is awesome.
Have you ever
End of
wanted to have-
podcast, everyone.
We're done. There you go, folks. Have you ever wanted to have a taser built into your hand?
Boy, have I ever.
Well, now you got the game for you, Billy.
Oh boy.
Infamous. The game where you're either an evil person who shoots lightning to kill, or a good person who wields a taser of healing justice. That also kills.
I can have Thunderball fists.
You can has, Kevin. Can has.
And a thunderbolt kick.
Oh, yay.
But beware your arch enemy, chain link fence.
Fuck you, chain link fence. Fuck you.
Hey, you can magawatt hammer through that sucker.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
If they're within the blast radius when it hits the fence.
Infamous is an interesting game. I feel in a lot of ways it's kind of where gaming is heading. It's a very comic book game, like Basil says, but it's got RPG elements and action elements mixed into a Grand Theft Auto sandbox. And I really think this is where a lot of gaming is heading. Of let's make a big giant MMO type world almost, right? And that's a big free world, and then just let you wander around and interact with parts of it.
This has been a trend, dating back since, GTA 3 first came out.
Yeah, and I think Infamous and its bastard sibling Prototype, which just both came out close to each other, really are strong frontrunners to show how this of this generation's version of that. So,
Yeah.
You start off here with this guy named Cole.
Cole Medina. Funky Cole Medina.
Cole McGrath, actually.
Oh.
And he lives at this place called Empire City.
Empire City.
Get a rope. Wait, that's New York City.
New York
City.
Anyways, he's a bike messenger. He delivers messages on
Right.
bikes.
Two
And
bikes.
For Planet Express.
And so he's, boy, are we just jerks this time.
We are.
So he's off, riding on his bike, doing his mission, carrying a package.
When suddenly he kills 10,000 people.
I had to say that is the best use of pressing a start button in a game yet.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I have to say. Yeah, I was like, oh my god, what did I do? This thumb is God.
like this game has the best moment of starting the game ever.
Press start to begin.
Kaboom!
And then the game begins. Like, where a gigantic explosion happens, and then all this electricity, that all focuses on one point. Your character. And suddenly, the man's on his path to become an electric god.
The Philosopher's Stone is made from people.
So,
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
Yeah, kind of. But not dead Jews, 'cause that'd be creepy.
Some of them were probably Jews.
Some of them
if
probably
it's-
were.
If it's New York City.
Well, it's Empire City.
Well, if it's
Prototype
not-
was actually New York City.
If it's a New York City clone. Come on, Empire
Which is
City.
really weird, because Empire City has way more character to it than New York City did in Prototype.
Well, Prototype's being taken over by Hive Mind.
True.
Just like New York.
Who's the hive mind in New Anyways, that's relevant. This is an infamous podcast.
Infamous.
A very infamous
You're
podcast.
fucking infamous.
And so he's got these. Now, what happens when a giant explosion happens to a city that wrecks a block and kills tens of thousands of people? You put it into quarantine.
And blame Al Qaeda.
And what happens when you put a city in quarantine?
People freak out.
And gangs rise up out of the
Gangs rise
woodworks to run everything.
Look, if we have not learned by now from Escape from L.A., Escape from New York,
Escape from Dusseldorf?
Chicago in Shadowrun,
Any sort of zombie apocalypse.
any sort of
thing.
zombie apocalypse thing where a city gets walled off, the very first thing that happens when your city gets quarantined is the local
For
gangs...
any reason.
For any reason. The local gangs rise up and form their own civil government. It's just what they're born to do.
Like, even if your city is crime-free and there's no gangs, too bad. They're going to come.
They're gonna come. Like, you will... Suddenly, the Old Ladies Auxiliary Club becomes the Twin Snakes, and they're full of old women with Uzis.
Or they might just rip off their face masks and suddenly become, 20-something hoodlums.
Hoodlums, yeah.
Male 20-something hoodlums.
Of a
It's
rainbow
true.
of colors.
Grandma!
Empire City is just strange that it's ran by actually several different groups of hoodlums.
Yes.
Well, there's different islands.
One for each island,
Yeah.
true.
And each run by a super-powered god.
Because you get two kinds of superpowers in Infamous, at least so far. Electricity guy and psychics. Which, the psychics actually, will vary their psychic powers from person to person. One, messes with your mind. The other one can just make things gigantic. The other one has giant trash golems that
Fuck you, giant trash golem. Fuck you.
they will F you up.
They will.
And so, your choice is to, and well, not really choice, but your mission is to save the city from these gangs. Now, how you do it is more up to you. You could become a good guy and, liberate, the people from this horrible tyranny of these gangs.
Fight for truth and justice.
Or you can just kick the shit out of these gangs and not really care who gets hurt.
Fight for cash and cash.
And power.
lightning.
And power.
Yeah, it's all basically, do you want to set yourself up as the new gang overlord, or do you want to help the local police chief?
And depending on how you do it, actually changes how while the main storyline stays the same, how it plays out is different depending on which route you take.
Now, this is where me and Basil are about to get into it, because Infamous has a karma system, and unfortunately, it is a straight jacket karma system. Now, that's not so bad. Being good gives you access to unique good powers. Being evil gives you access to unique evil powers. And there's a few powers in between. But the big problem that I had with inFAMOUS is that there is not enough side quests and missions, or at least you don't get enough karma, I guess, from the side quests and missions there are, would be a more apt description, to allow you to easily switch between good and evil. You've got to pick one, and pretty early on, if you want to gain your super awesome in-game powers, stay rigidly on that path. And you cannot deviate from it. Basically, it's there to encourage you to play the game a second time. That's a good game. It's worth playing a second time. But no matter how much I love chocolate cake, I resent people coming in, drawing a gun, and saying, "Eat that cake, motherfucker!" Like, I just do.
Whereas, for my rebuttal...
You said but.
You said but.
Word of the wise, do not podcast late at night. This same thing happened during the Double Up podcast. I apologize.
Yeah, it did.
But I think that the karma system is just fine and actually is the way that it should be. Like, I like the fact that once you're on your path, you are stuck on that path, because I feel that's the best way for the narrative to actually flow. Because a lot of things change based off what your karma is.
But that's just not realistic. People change. Maybe you killed a puppy, then you feel bad about killing the puppy, and don't want to kill puppies anymore, so now you want to be a good guy.
Well, then you hit reset, and start anew.
So now I gotta play the whole game over again because my character had a moral session of conscience?
Damn, Skippy.
Well,
I don't get to reset my life every time I hit a puppy on the road.
Your life doesn't last 10 hours.
Not even close. In fact, it's almost over.
But seriously, so many things on the game are dependent of you picking that one path. Like, all the side missions are a continuous series of events that have to come forth from the first one to the last one.
But again, that's a design flaw to me then, because there should be room to switch between karma systems. And at the end of the day, while telling a good, solid narrative is important, this is a game first and a story second, and I want to have a more enjoyable game, not a more enjoyable story.
But I think it was a more enjoyable game because the narrative was woven so closely. If you look for it, like, if you don't look for it, you're not going to see it. But there's a lot of little individual things within the game that happen. For example, when you're a bad guy, right, the people flee from you. When you become a really good guy, the actual citizens will actually start throwing rocks and stuff at the enemies and actually start fighting back.
Well, I mean, so they do that, so they learn to fear you, and then you become a good guy, not unlike Magneto before breakfast. And everyone loves you, and then, the word could spread, it could get out that you now love puppies.
But this is your origin story. This is supposed to be whether or not you become a Spider-Man or become a Magneto. This is the groundwork that you're setting up for the future. But you can't just constantly flip-flop through that groundwork.
But again, I'll come back to the fact that this is a game, and games should be enjoyable and put gameplay before story.
But I think that's what they did, and I think that's how it worked out well for it.
Kevin, what is your idea on this subject?
I played good. I'd probably play good again.
Well, there we go. We've just gotten John Q. Public's opinion, and as always, it didn't help.
I think John Q. Public's opinion, on average, probably been, I killed a shitload of people.
You watch me light that squirrel up, Billy. Woo-hoo! It's jiggling like your mom on prom night.
The combat of the game is interesting because you get all these different array of powers, but the guys can still screw you over.
Yeah.
Like, if you're not careful, like, even on easy, which is how I played it, because I'm a wuss, like, you can die pretty easily in this game.
Yeah, you can walk into the wrong center of the wrong firefight and suddenly guys everywhere and then trash golems up your ass.
But thankfully, it's okay because this has the best checkpoint system of any game ever. Like, you walk 5 feet, checkpoint. You do a thing, checkpoint. You breathe, checkpoint.
Well, that's because it's meant to be a cartoony, superhero, action-y game, and the game knows you're going to die a lot and kill a lot.
You die, you wake up probably relatively close to where you were, and like on a stretcher or something, and just go off and have more fun.
And well, it's also a game that I really feel like encourages exploration and experimentation. They want you to try new things with your powers, try to link up your powers to do different things. Because while you could technically just sit back and zap everything from a distance, it's so much more fun to start with that, lob a couple of megawatt hammers, jump around, throw a grenade, throw up your shield for a little bit, then zap some guy over here, and just move around with it. Although, but if you want to, you can play it just straight away from the distance and zap everything until it falls down, then walk into it.
Call lightning from the heavens!
And I thought this game was just really, really just fun to play.
Yeah, it's a fun game. It's a blast.
It was a blast. I
haven't had this much fun just running around a city and just doing stuff, just whatever I felt like since Mario 64. That's that kind of level of fun I'm talking about here with Infamous. Which I think is, so the game's almost as much of a platform as it is anything else.
You spend a lot of time climbing up buildings and jumping around.
One of my most favorite mini missions you do is the satellite uplinks, which you use to get all the other mini missions to come up on your map, where you have to track down these giant headlights that strobe whatever lights that go up into the sky where you can see everything. Spotlights. And you have to chase them down to activate all these satellite uplinks.
Farther into the game, the shorter interval of time you have between them, the closer it is.
And it's the same mission over and over again because where they how they built the city, where they place the buildings, the power lines, where you can jump, each thing's a different miniature puzzle of parkour that you do to get to all the uplinks. And it was just really fun figuring out the best route to take to get to all of them within the same time, while possibly getting some blast shards along the way.
I always would just go back for blast shards. I didn't worry so much when I was in a timed mission.
Well, I didn't realize the first time I was playing through the game that, when you hit down on the stick and you do the little pulse thing, that's let you figure out all the various energy sources.
Yeah. That
it showed you where blast shards were.
Yeah, it totally does.
I didn't realize that at first, so I grabbed blast shards immediately when I saw them because I didn't think I could find them again. And to discover the game's really good about showing you where blast shards are if you look for it.
Right.
I noticed the dead drops, which the dead drops were one of the greatest ways of telling a miniature story within the story in a game, a way to encourage collectibles, but in a way that's not tangible, but different than, just a power-up.
It tells me a story.
It was, and it was a story that you didn't have to know, but it makes much more sense if you do know.
Yeah, a little bit of the background. Because this game, one thing this game is bad at is actually explaining any damn thing that was going on before the game started.
It's true. The game starts when it starts and ends when it ends, and anything else you have to find. And you have to make correlations and figure it out for yourself. And there's actually a decent bit to dig into. You just have to look for it, the voice of the Resistance, or the voice of Survival, who was actually the Jonah Jameson character of the story, who's this TV guy who constantly shows up at random intervals and starts complaining about your character no matter what he does.
Fucker.
No matter how good or how evil.
It's true, it makes way more sense when you're an evil guy. He makes way more sense when you're evil than when you're good. Because when you're good, you are actively saving people and doing good things.
And he still doesn't like you.
And he still doesn't like you. Whereas when you're evil, you're doing exactly what he's saying you're doing. And you're like, well, you're a jerk, but you're pointing out the truth. So I can't really be that angry with you. But you're a good guy. You're like, what are you saying this? I'm not doing that. I'm not being evil. I'm being good. That gum you.
Yeah. My biggest complaint is I never got to find where he's transmitting from and zap him.
Sadly, that was one of the biggest letdowns. Was you couldn't find him. In the end, you find out his fate, but you don't get to enact the fate. Which sucks because frickin' Zeke almost makes you think you're going to actually meet him.
And then you don't.
Oh, Zeke. You're the biggest jerk of them all.
He's your best friend.
Except for you, if you're evil.
It's true. You can be a mighty, mighty huge dick in this game.
Yeah.
What's that? Someone needs help from scavengers?
Or I could just zap them and take whatever the scavenger wants for myself.
Yes.
I could help the cops or let the place burn in flames.
Bah ha 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 ha.
But, the initial, karma moment really, sort of sets the tone for how you want to play the game anyways. Mm-hmm. Do I want to let everyone eat the food or steal the food for myself?
Gluttony.
Although it's interesting that you actually get different conversations on your phone between all the various characters, whether you play good or evil. Like when you play good, you get, oh man, you're cleaning up the city. That's great. On the evil one, I was like, there's the gas station. I think I'm just going to blow it up. So I blow up the gas station. The Zeke comes on looking as I was like, what the hell happened? I think a gas station just blew it up. Like Cole's like, yeah, I did it. He's like, well, why'd you do that for? I kind of want to see what it would like to blow up a gas station. And Zeke was like, yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, all right.
I blew up a lot of gas stations, totally accidentally.
But when I was a good guy, it never happened. It was only when I was on the evil path that I got that conversation. So they do a lot of things to really encourage playing both paths, whether you like that idea or not.
Zapping with my electric hand.
Across the plains they did ride gerbils with their hammers high.
Gerbils with
Gerbil.
their hammers high, riding across the plains and sky. Gerbil
hammer.
You want to know what's good? The music.
Yeah, good soundtrack.
The soundtrack was great, and it was sort of an ingenious. It was actually by an electric cellist named Martin Tillman.
Whoa.
Or actually, sorry, he helped do this stuff. It was composers James Dooley and Mel Wesson.
James Dooley, that no-talent hack, he still owes me a game soundtrack.
It was it was fun to listen to. Good times were had by all. And I wouldn't say it's the best I've ever heard, but at the same time...
it's really, really interesting when you actually discover what they are doing. Like, have you seen any videos of them doing stuff?
No.
Like, they're actually just, wrapping, core, strings and, on, concrete and, metal and stuff just to see what would happen. They actually took, bungee cords along a bass drum and just strummed. They, took wire brushes and hit it against a suspended tuba. They were just trying to, all the crazy, weird industrial sounds they could just come up with to do stuff.
Kinky.
And it was just a really, really interesting idea to handle a soundtrack for doing because for a game with the city that Infamous has, because Infamous, the character, is not just so much as Cole and Zeke and Trish and whoever the hell, but there's also the city itself as its own character. That sort of melds and blends and changes along with you. I said, the citizens, they cheer you on or run away in fear and try to attack you. You can get impromptu missions from them, running around going, "Hey, I need help," and you can ignore them or you can help them.
Or you can kick them in the face.
You can't kick them in the face.
Kick them in the face?
That's what gets you evil karma.
Yeah,
kicking them in the face.
People. Electricity doesn't give you evil karma. Only personally getting gritty does.
It's true, and and things like if you're good, you get all these good posters, flown over all the city. If you're bad, you get evil posters. And they actually did a lot of things to make sure that you and the city were sort of two sides of the same coin. Because the way you get your powers is you go through the city and you restore powers for the sections. And when you don't have, power in the city, your vision's blurry, your powers aren't so powerful. You're a lot easier to kill. You can't just regenerate your power from wherever you want to go.
Yeah, you are a lot more powerful when there's an electrical source nearby.
As you need to absorb more electricity to do your thing.
As you set off breakers and you restore, circuits, you gain new powers directly from the city.
You're not so much a generator as a battery.
Yeah. But you can do things like you can actually, the air conditioning units, you can suck all the power out, then start them back up again. Then suck them back out again. Then start back up again.
I've done it. I've done it a lot.
I did a lot too. And there's stuff like that where it's like it's very obviously like this is Cole's city. This is his thing, and that's I think is really important for it because most major single entity superheroes, that element's really there.
Yep.
Like you got Batman in Gotham City, Spider-Man New York, Superman Metropolis,
Megas XLR in Jersey.
Yeah. And Cole's Empire City. They did a really good job of just interlinking the two because Cole wouldn't exist without Empire City, and Empire City wouldn't exist without Cole. And depending on how you choose good or evil, the city reflects that. So I liked that.
It was really awesome.
Yeah. If it's evil, if you're evil, it's a shithole. If you're good, it's a sparkling paradise. Well, maybe not sparkling or a paradise, but a lot nicer than the shithole.
Infamous is just, at the end of the day, fun. Like, you can analyze it. We can talk about how the story's linked to the city and Cole. We can talk about the karma system. We can talk about almost anything in it.
There's obviously a Jungian connection between the reflection of the soul. The city is the archetype of your character's personality.
But at the end of the day, I think the most core, most important, most fundamental thing to understand about Infamous is it's a buttload of fun. You are a guy with electrical superpowers who's running around in a super interactive environment. And that is awesome.
You jump off a building, snap onto a wire, ride the wire with electricity, jump off into a building, smack a crane, run down the crane, jump onto a train track, and then ride it wherever you want to go.
Yeah, it's just a ton of fun. Just moving around, like Basil just said, and
exploring the
getting
city
from place to place is fun to do. And if there's anything that encourages exploration, it's making getting around fun. It worked for Grand Theft Auto with Hey Steal Cars. It works for Prototype in Look You Can Fly and Run Up Buildings. And it works for Infamous in I can use electrical powers to be a Spider-Man.
It's true. It's my favorite game on the PS3, just bar none. I cannot think of a PS3 game I've played or enjoyed more. It might actually be one of my favorite games this generation that I've played. I really, really, really
it's definitely
liked
my favorite PS3 exclusive title. Definitely.
Like that I can say without worry.
Without any kind of qualm at all, it is the best exclusive PS3 title in existence.
And it probably is actually my top 3 favorite games this generation.
I would rank it lower, probably top 5, top 6, but...
Well, I guess now I'm thinking about Rock Band exists.
Yeah, it's Rock Band is definitely up there. And we're not going to go into our list now, but...
Trust me, it's Infamous, it's up there, and it should be up there in your list too.
Yeah, it should be in anyone's top 10.
It's almost a shame that this cannot be a multi-platform game.
Yeah, I really feel bad for the thousands more Microsoft owners who
will never get to play this game.
But you know what? Go to your friend's house. Hell, rent a PS or do Blockbuster still rent systems?
I don't know if they do or not.
If they do, go rent a PS3. It's like a 10-hour game, 20 hours to play through both. 30 at max if you want to also play through as neutral, because there is actually some neutral specific stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
No, you can buy your powers of good or evil with
I thought there was
stuff.
a neutral specific power.
No.
Really?
Not that I could tell.
I was pretty sure that there was a neutral specific in-game power.
I never saw it in the list.
I don't know.
You know where an enemy stands, Kif, but a neutral, can you ever know where he really stands?
I think it's time to say maybe.
Perhaps. Do we want to go into spoilers this time, or just let them play it for themselves?
I think they should just play it for
you
themselves.
bastards.
Yeah, play it, you bastards.
All right.
Because I honestly don't think that ending is something that should be spoiled.
Or go watch a friend play it.
I'll just say this. It's better than Bionic Commandos.
It's true.
It's a much better twist than Bionic Commandos and most M. Night Shyamalan films.
All but The Sixth Sense and Unbreakable.
What
That's
a
true.
twist.
What a twist. But now, a musical interlude. So, how many awesomes out of awesomes?
I give it 5 gerbil hammers raised high.
Damn you. Okay.
That's a pretty high mark of praise.
Well, we ought to just say that it gets 3 stars for the PS3, or you could say it gets 599. What's the damage?
$599 US dollars. $599 US dollars
worth of awesome.
This is almost worth $599.
Almost.
Worth almost.
Almost.
Pretty awesome.
We have 10 megawatt hammers out of awesome.
10 megawatt gerbil hammers of awesome.
Ooh.
Held high.
Held high.
Held high. And while held high, we're out.
Gerbil hammer, copyright Kevin R. Oswald Jr.
A subsidiary of Digital Dollars Incorporated.
A subsidiary of Awesome Studios.
Goes here, electrical disco of music and lights and maybe gerbils on fire. I don't know, but they've got their hammers in style.